we'll be focusing on few exercises that we have to follow while we do such kind of desk jobs in the long future. Alternatively, you can use turkey rolled kept at the back to attain this. Next exercise is anterior pelvic tilt, scapular retraction. Scapular retraction is done by retracting our shoulder backwards.
The most common problems faced by an IT professional or a person involved in a desk job, especially with long hours of sitting in front of the computers, are mainly back pain, neck pain and headache, and most of this is associated with a bad posture. My name is Harita, founder of Centerline Clinic. If you are an employer, it is very important that you provide a safe and better workstation for your employees, and this is very important when you consider your interior designs. If you know, 1 out of 5 employees quit their job because of a bad ergonomics and the associated back and neck pain. So let's see what Dr. Senu has to talk about.
Hi all, this is Senu Kurin Samuel, physiotherapist of Centerline Clinic. Today we're going to talk about office ergonomics. Ergonomics is the study of how we position ourselves in the workplace, wherever we work, be it in a clinical setup, in an IT office, wherever it may be. A proper sitting posture is always important for maintaining good health. 1 out of 5 persons take leaves or office day offs just due to improper postures. And this could lead to various other issues in the futures. The main problems what we are facing due to improper postures are neck pain, back pain, headaches, hand problems, everything which we come across usually. And today I'm here to talk about few tips in ways such that we could overcome these obstacles in the future and prevent the worsening of the symptoms. So as we talk about ergonomics, we follow up certain ways of how you should sit. The first and the main thing is maintaining a good back support, a lumbar support. You should always use an ergonomically satisfied chair such that you can maintain a good contour at the back. If you can't get this on a good chair, try to use a rolled up turkey or a towel and place it right at the back. And similarly, the next thing which we should take care of is having a good footrest. The foot should be placed properly at the ground with your knees elevated at 90 degrees. Similarly is another thing what we should follow is keeping a proper arm support. The elbow should be placed exactly at a 90 degree aligned with your shoulders. And similarly, another most important thing what we use is screen time. All of us have a vital use of screen time from the starting till the end, and this can range from IT professionals to the receptionists that we have in all of our places. The basic thing what we have to do is maintaining 1 arm distance from the screen. And one of the key factors is that to keep it right at the eye level or positioned towards the center of the body. And if you feel your screen is not aligned right at your eye level, keep it elevated. Keep a book or a support to keep it elevated right at the eye level. Similarly, another thing is when you use earphones, it would be much better than using a phone right at the side of yours, because keeping a phone right beside you would cause another strain to your neck muscles as well. Similarly, another thing is maintaining a good distance from the distance of the screen. That is not to sit too far or not to sit too close. If you sit more far, you would strain your eye even more, and you too would be having a bad posture to your neck. Another important factor which you should keep in mind is not to be seated way more than 30 minutes. Always set a timer for a maximum of 30 minutes and take a short break and walk around your office or your workplace. Another factor is not to tilt your body or to torque your body towards sideways to reach out to something, to take something, and you have to follow all these things in a proper manner to focus on our body forces to promote a good health. So while we keep all these in our mind, we could prevent a lot of dysfunctions of body in the future. Next, we'll be focusing on few exercises that we have to follow while we do such kind of desk jobs in the long future. The bad posture that we see is usually when the neck is forward bent and a proper eye position is not maintained. The key over here is to maintain a good eye level. The proper way to do this, to execute this, is to use a computer stand and to align it according to your eye level, and by maintaining a central position of the body towards the laptop. Another wrong posture is having a forward head posture without proper lumbar support. The solution over here is using an ergonomically suitable chair having a proper lumbar support. Alternatively, you can use turkey rolled kept at the back to attain this. Maintaining a proper posture is also important. Along with that, we need to do some exercises to maintain the proper muscle strength of our neck and shoulder. The first exercise which we do is chin tuck. Chin tuck is an exercise which we do where we push our chin inwards and hold it for a few seconds, and we have to do this for 10 repetitions. The next exercise is side neck flexion. This exercise is done to release our upper traps. It is done by placing your hand on top of your head and bending your neck towards one side and maintaining that posture for 10 to 15 seconds. Next exercise is scapular retraction. Scapular retraction is done by retracting our shoulder backwards and forwards, followed by that. And it is better to perform this for 10 to 15 repetitions. The next exercise is anterior pelvic tilt. This is achieved by protruding our tummy forwards and holding in that position for 10 to 15 seconds. It is achieved by doing this for 5 to 10 repetitions. Next exercise, which is seated marches. Seated marches is achieving by moving our knee upwards and downwards while maintaining a static position for long durations of time.
I hope in this video you are all able to understand what is the importance of having a good workstation and the associated ergonomics. It's always better to prevent than getting into a situation where you need a cure. Especially with the onset of COVID, there had been a lot of shift from the regular office workspace to the comfort of your houses. So most of the employees had made a mistake of working randomly in their couches or their beds with a wrong posture. So this has increased the tendency of getting a back and neck pain, and in fact we had a lot of patients with elevated back pain because of the work from home culture that has been developed because of the COVID. So as we said, it's always better to prevent than to get into a tough situation, because it really affects your personal and professional life. Follow these simple tips even if you are at the comfort of your house to have a proper workstation, and also follow a proper lifestyle and an exercise routine in your daily life. Stay tuned for our next video.